Mental movies. These are movies that play non-stop in our minds. And the reality check is those movies have a deep impact on everyday life. Now, how about I give you 10 simple truths to rewrite this movie? 10 simple ways where you can take a re-look at yourselves. Hey everyone, welcome to CSKSpeaks. I am CSK and I am an educator. Day in and day out, we keep playing those mental movies in our mind about we are not good enough. Moments of anxiety, frustration, anger, and more importantly, we feel that this is not me. And that is because there is a never-ending trail of thoughts which keep playing. But the truth is, it is not just you. Everybody around you, and including people who you know and you don't know, have the same trap, the trap of the mental movies. And why does this happen? It is simply because it is one way of your coping mechanism. What is that? The subconscious mind, which is deeply inside you, will bring in different perspectives, will make you look at different ideas and ideologies and belief systems. And when you have that feeling that this is true, then you start getting anxiety. Let me give you an example. So you want to run and you are running. The minute you compare your running to somebody else, that's when your mental movie plays. And then you say, okay, I'm not good enough. Maybe you have a chubby tummy. Maybe you are not as fit as you would like to be. Or maybe you're not as good in your confidence, in your public speaking. Or maybe you feel bad that you're not as rich as others around you are. You cannot afford something. Now, these are occasions, these are areas where your mental movie plays that anxiety trip. Now today, I'm talking to you about 10 such things or 10 truths with which you can take a relook at rewriting this mental script, and then by the mental movies will change. Because believe you me, both you and I, as much as we don't want them, they are inseparable parts of our lives. Alright then, let's get started. So the first truth is you are not what happened to you. Yeah, you're not what happened to you. As simple as it may sound, the situations, the repercussions of your actions in the past does not define you and does not limit you. So you're not what happened to you. You may be whatever you are today because of whatever happened, but that does not restrict you and define you that this is what you are. I'll give you an example. This is the time where the results have come for grade 10, grade 11, grade 12 of CBSE and ICSE. Now there are students who have given their best, but for whatever reason they could not get whatever they wanted through the marks or the grades. And parents are disappointed, the child is dejected. But does that define the child's potential? No, right? You're not what happened to you. So similarly, you can become better or you are a different person than what it is. So keep this truth in mind. Number 2, you are more than that one broken piece of you. You're not successful in every space and every sphere of life. There are multiple dimensions to life, right? There is family, there is wealth, there is career, there is relationships, there is health, many things. You may be broken in one part of it for whatever reason, for no fault of yours, or maybe certain mistakes which you can amend and correct. So that does not again limit you for success. So the point here is you are more than one broken piece of you. So there may be a broken piece in you, but you are more than that, and focus on the more part than the one part, right? So that is the second truth. And the minute you keep changing these things, you're rewriting your script and your mental movie changes. Number 3, other people's opinions of you are rarely accurate. I have said a lot of times about why you should not care about others' opinions. But even if you want to care about them, care with this particular truth in mind, that other people's opinions about you are not 100% accurate. Number 4, you are worthy as you believe yourself to be. You are worthy as you believe yourself to be. So your self-worth is in your hands. It's in your control. So you want to put a price on your self-worth, only you can do it. Do not allow others to do it. And that being said, you are the person who is in control of your self-worth. If you fall in your own eyes, then the mental movie is going to come back to you and haunt you. But if you rise in your own eyes, the mental movie is going to propel you towards that success in your daily life. Number 5, the best time to be extra kind to yourself is when you don't feel like it. You must have heard of this. Don't beat yourself up too much. The best time to be kind to yourself is when you don't feel like it. Because when the whole world is beating you down, when you are being very pessimistic about yourself, when you think that it's all over, it's all gone down, that's the time when you need to be little more kind to yourself and back yourself up, because nobody can back you other than the way you can back yourself. So the next time you feel a little too anxious or let down, be a little more kind to yourself and pick yourself up, and then you can be ready for the next day. Number 6, it is not too late. It is never too late. I mean, there are many examples. There are many examples where you can see that people have come around. In fact, this morning I was reading a tweet from Peter Diamandis. He says that the beautiful thing about entrepreneurship is there is no fixed pattern or fixed timeline for anybody to become successful, isn't it? 17-year-old can be as successful as a 90-year-old person. So that means it is not too late. So you can do whatever you want to do at that particular level and stage in your life. So don't get carried away with numbers or labels which the world and the society puts on us. Number 7, you have come a long way. Yes, you might have not reached where you want to go, but look back, you have come a long way to where you are today. Back in 2010, definitely you were not able to do half the things what you are able to do today, right? 10 years, you have doubled your progress, assuming that's an average. But then the next 10, 20 years, you can quadruple your progress. So you have come a long way. Keep that in mind. Stop, take a pause, look back and take pride in whatever you have achieved so far and strategize for the next level. Instead of beating yourself down and thinking I'm not good enough and playing that mental movie again and again about inadequacy or incapacity or whatever. Number 8, it's okay to not feel okay sometimes. This is my favorite. You cannot be okay all the time. You're not a machine, right? Or even machines get conged up sometimes. So you cannot be okay all the time, and it is absolutely okay to not to be okay sometimes. Give yourself that ray of hope that I'm human. I have mood swings. I go up, I fall down, but that is only natural. And it's okay to not to be okay sometimes, because the minute you bring in the stress of I got to be perfect all the time, that will weigh you down. You may not realize it initially, but it will hamper your progress and your genuinity, your authenticity in every action, because you're having something back of your mind that, okay, what if you're second guessing yourself, right? You're second guessing. Don't allow you to or yourself to do that. Number 9, you need to distance yourself to see your situation clearly. This is very important. You need to play that role, don that cap of a third party perspective. So you need to distance yourself from the situation. You are the person inside the situation, but you also can be a person who can stand out of the situation and take a 360-degree assessment of the situation. So you need to distance yourself from the situation and then take a decision or action forward. Last but not the least, the 10th truth through which you can rewrite your mental movie script is you are a work in progress. Yes, every day take it as a gift and give you your best. Make the most of it. And you are a work in progress. You will become better with every passing minute, every passing day. And keep that in mind. And with that, keep your steps forward. Take that step next. That's the way to go about it. So these are the 10 different truths which I would like to give you so that you can take a relook at your mental movie and rewrite the script of that mental movie. Because remember, it's that movie which matters for you to become a better version of yourselves. Now, parting gift. Before you all leave, I want to tell you that your real story has strengthened you. Whatever maybe your story is, it has given you the strength, it has given you the wherewithal to witness the environment, the changing trends, and the adversities of life. So take pride in your story, take pride in your life, and keep that near and dear to you. Because I have seen many people who try to sit in the table and disown themselves, their past, their stories, and that's not going to take you anywhere. Your story has strengthened you, and that's how you need to go forward. So thank you very much for being with me on CSK Speaks. Thanks for watching this video.